my name is Jill, and I live here in San Diego.
And what kind of work do you do?
I'm an acupuncturist, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I do a couple other things too, but those are my main jobs that I do.
How did you find out about Tom's retreat?
I think he did a 3-day workshop, or a 3-hour seminar, just kind of talking about the writing process, and we spent, I think, about 45 minutes in an example of doing the writing, and so I attended that with a friend, and I found his process amazing. The writing that I did during that 45 minutes was really powerful, and I felt really confident in Tom, and I felt like it was finally time to make the attempt to write my book, which I've been kind of putting off and afraid and frustrated and hadn't been doing, and I felt like he was the right midwife for me in the process.
Did the book that you wrote, was that what you thought you would write?
Yeah, it was. It was and it wasn't. It was funny for me, the writing that I did the last 2 days, it was very similar to the writing that I do at home. I'm a regular journaler, and I've had, I think, several books inside of me for a long time. And so the writing I was doing, I finally realized that I guess I thought writing a book was going to feel different. It was going to be kind of this magical feeling, and my writing was going to be different and flowery. And what came forward was that all the writing that I've been doing is exactly the writing that I did on the book, so that I've been a writer a lot longer than I realized. So that was kind of a neat realization. And the book is what I've been working on. This process just helped me to stay committed to it and not let my negative critic get in the way and stop me. So when my negative critic came up, which of course it did, as it always does, I just continued on and kept writing and writing and writing. So that was the difference also.
That sounds great. If there was one piece of advice you would give to somebody thinking about attending or preparing to attend a retreat, what would that be?
I would say, first of all, just do it. Jump in, dive in. If you really, really want to write a book, this is an amazing way to do it. And everybody is finishing their books. It's like Tom said, I mean, everybody writes a book. The other thing is, I would say that the writing exercises that Tom gave us before the workshop were really invaluable as well to move through some of the doubts and fears and concerns and old thought patterns that have been in the way of my writing. And so I would recommend doing some of the exercises that he gives you before the workshop, so that when the workshop comes, you're ready to just let it all flow out easily.
So did you really think that you and everyone else would be finishing books in the 3-day retreat?
No, I really didn't think. I thought, I still keep joking. I don't know if I really wrote a book. You write so fast, you kind of don't even know what you're writing, and that's, I think, part of it from what Tom says. So other people were finishing, and I really thought, I'm going to be the only person who doesn't actually write a book in this workshop, and that is going to be really embarrassing and frustrating and all of that. And then within, I think, like half an hour after that, I actually finished my book. So, and it was very definitive, like, this book is done. So everybody's doing it, and I just have the highest faith in Tom and his abilities, so I highly recommend him.
Thanks.
Thank you.